Have you ever walked into a room and felt your hand reach for the wall before you even realized it? Or maybe you've slowed your steps on the sidewalk, hesitated before stepping off a curb, or avoided stairs altogether. It can feel like your body is whispering a warning, but here's the truth that surprises many. Balance doesn't vanish all at once. It fades quietly day by day until one small misstep changes everything. And for so many older adults, it's not a rare event. In fact, nearly all people over 65 experience some loss of balance from simple everyday habits they never thought twice about. The good news is, this doesn't have to be your story. Today, we'll uncover the 5 hidden mistakes that quietly steal your stability. And more importantly, I'll show you how to gently but powerfully take that balance back. These are not complicated workouts or exhausting routines. They're simple actions you can start today, right at home, that strengthen your body, calm your mind, and bring back the confidence to move freely. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Type your city or country in the comments. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss our weekly tips on living strong, active, and fearless after 65. Your future self will thank you. Let's take this journey together, starting with the very first mistake most people overlook. Mistake 1, neglecting the strength of your feet and ankles. When most people think about balance, they picture their brain, their inner ear, or maybe the muscles in their core. But the truth is, your body's first line of defense against a stumble begins much lower. It begins at your feet and ankles. These small but powerful structures are like the shock absorbers and stabilizers of your entire body. Every time you trip on a rug, step off a curb, or shift your weight unexpectedly, they make micro adjustments to keep you steady. Yet as we get older, we stop using them the way we should. Modern shoes cushion every step, but also keep our feet from engaging fully. Flat, predictable surfaces don't challenge us. And many of us rarely walk barefoot anymore, which means the muscles in our feet slowly become lazy and stiff. I once met Harold, a 77-year-old retired teacher. He had never broken a bone, never had a serious fall, yet he began noticing his feet felt sluggish when walking. When we tested his ankle mobility, it was far below average. 2 weeks after adding simple exercises like towel scrunches, calf raises, and rolling a tennis ball under his feet, he felt a remarkable difference. He told me, "It's like my feet finally woke up again." Here's something you can try right now. Stand barefoot and slowly lift yourself up onto your tiptoes. Do you wobble or feel unsteady? Try standing on one foot for a few seconds. If your ankles shake or give way, it's a sign your foundation needs rebuilding. You don't need fancy equipment. Walk barefoot on safe, varied surfaces like grass or carpet. Stretch your calves every day. Practice slow heel-to-toe steps in the hallway. These small movements reawaken dormant muscles, restore flexibility, and drastically lower your risk of falls. Have you ever noticed your feet feeling slow to react? Type yes in the comments if this sounds familiar. Now that we've strengthened our foundation, let's look at another hidden habit that slowly steals your balance without you even realizing it. Mistake 2, avoiding balance practice altogether. Many people believe balance is something you either have or you don't. Like breathing or blinking, it's assumed to be automatic. But balance is actually a skill. And like any skill, if you don't practice it, you lose it. As we age, we often become more careful. We slow our pace. We avoid uneven sidewalks. We stop reaching for high shelves or turning quickly. It feels like a smart way to stay safe, but over time it backfires. When we stop challenging our balance, the muscles in our legs, ankles, and core lose their quick reflexes. The nerve signals from our brain to our body slow down. Our confidence fades, and soon even simple movements start to feel risky. I remember meeting Margaret, a 74-year-old grandmother. She told me I just try not to move too fast anymore. During a simple test walking heel to toe in a straight line, she was shocked at how unstable she felt. By avoiding movements that challenged her balance, she had unintentionally made herself weaker. The fix doesn't require a gym or complicated equipment. Start small. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Try slow Tai Chi movements in your living room. Walk heel to toe across your hallway. Or simply stand with your feet together, close your eyes for 10 seconds, and notice how your body adjusts. These gentle exercises do more than strengthen muscles. They rebuild the brain-body connection, restore confidence, and retrain your system to react quickly when you stumble. Have you ever tried practicing balance in your daily routine? Let me know in the comments. Once you begin to challenge your balance, the next step is making sure the surfaces under your feet are helping you, not putting you at risk. Mistake 3, wearing unsafe or unstable footwear at home. It sounds harmless. Slipping on a pair of soft slippers, walking barefoot across the kitchen, or just wearing socks around the house. It feels cozy, comfortable, familiar. But what most people don't realize is that improper footwear is one of the leading causes of falls at home. And for older adults, those falls can mean broken bones, long hospital stays, or even losing independence. Your feet are your foundation. They keep you steady, absorb shock, and send signals to your brain about where you are in space. But when you wear shoes that are too loose, have smooth soles, or lack support, your foundation becomes unreliable. I met William, a 78-year-old who loved walking around in socks even at night. One evening on his way to the bathroom, he slipped on a small rug. He caught himself on the door frame, but it left him shaken. He told me later, "I didn't realize my socks had no grip. I was basically skating across my own floor." The solution is simple but powerful. Check your current footwear. Are your shoes snug but not tight? Do they have firm arch support? Are the soles non-slip and flexible? For indoor use, avoid slippery socks or backless slippers. Instead, choose house shoes with rubber grips or high-quality traction socks with silicone patterns underneath. This isn't just about comfort. It's about safety, confidence, and moving freely without fear. Small changes in footwear can ease joint pressure, lower your risk of falling, and help you feel more secure in every step. Have you ever rethought your slippers after a close call? Share your answer in the comments. With your foundation supported, let's move to another habit that can quietly make your balance worse over time. Mistake 4, relying too much on furniture or walls when you walk. It often begins without you even noticing. You place a hand on the wall just in case. You grip the back of a chair as you pass by. At first, it feels like a smart way to stay safe. But here's the surprising truth. Relying on furniture and walls actually weakens your balance over time. Every time you lean on a counter or touch a doorway for support, your body gets the message, "I can't do this alone." The more you send that message, the less your muscles, reflexes, and nervous system try to keep you steady on their own. This can turn into a cycle. You use support because you feel unstable, but the more you depend on it, the weaker you become. I met Eleanor, a 76-year-old who began using a cane around the house after a small stumble in her hallway. At first, it gave her peace of mind, but soon she found herself unable to walk from the kitchen to the living room without it. With gentle balance exercises and a focus on posture, Eleanor slowly regained her independence. One day she told me, "I realized I was reaching for the wall out of habit, even when I didn't need to. That's when I knew I was getting stronger." Here's a quick test. Try walking across your living room without touching anything. Do you feel steady, or do you instinctively reach out? If you feel uneasy, it's not a sign to rely on more support. It's a sign your body needs more practice. Start with short distances. Keep your head up and shoulders back. Gradually build your confidence until you can move freely without needing to touch the walls. Have you ever caught yourself wall walking? Let me know in the comments. Now, even if your legs are strong, there's another system that plays a huge role in balance, and it's often overlooked. Mistake 5, ignoring the health of your eyes and inner ear. When most people think about balance, they imagine strong legs or a steady core, but two silent systems guide almost every step you take: your eyes and your inner ears. Your vision helps you judge distances, spot obstacles, and adjust to changes in light. Your inner ear, part of the vestibular system, senses motion and head position, keeping you oriented in space. When either one starts to weaken, your risk of falling rises dramatically. As we age, our eyes naturally change. The lenses become less flexible. Depth perception and contrast sensitivity fade. You might not notice at first, but walking from a bright kitchen into a dim hallway can suddenly feel disorienting. You may misjudge a step or miss a small object in your path. Then there's the inner ear. Conditions like benign positional vertigo or other vestibular disorders can cause dizziness, unsteadiness, or a floating sensation. Many people chalk it up to just getting older, but these are not symptoms you should ignore. I knew Richard, an 81-year-old who was once an avid cyclist. He began stumbling for no clear reason. After finally getting his eyes checked, he learned his glasses were years out of date. Tests also revealed a vestibular issue that had gone untreated. With the right care, his balance improved almost immediately. The solution is simple. Schedule regular, comprehensive eye exams, not just for reading, but for depth perception, contrast, and peripheral vision. And if you ever feel dizzy or off balance, ask your doctor about vestibular testing. Your feet may do the walking, but your eyes and ears guide every step. Caring for them is not a luxury, it's essential for your independence. Have you ever noticed feeling unsteady in low light or when standing up quickly? Share your experience in the comments. Now that we've uncovered all 5 mistakes, let's bring it all together with a message of hope and a simple way to start regaining your balance today. Conclusion: reclaim your balance, reclaim your life. Losing your balance is not an unavoidable part of getting older. It's not a sign that your best years are behind you. Most of the time, it begins with small habits that slowly chip away at your stability. Weak feet and ankles, not practicing balance, wearing unsafe footwear, leaning on furniture, ignoring your eyes and ears. None of these are permanent, and all of them can be improved with small, steady changes. You can rebuild your balance. You can strengthen your foundation. You can trust your body again. It doesn't happen by waiting. It happens by starting. It could be a 5-minute foot exercise, a barefoot walk in the grass, a better pair of shoes, a short daily practice of standing tall without support, or finally making that appointment for an eye exam. Imagine walking across your home without fear, turning quickly without hesitation, climbing stairs with ease, holding your grandchild's hand without needing to hold on to anything else. That's what reclaiming your balance truly means. If this message speaks to you, give this video a like, share your own experience in the comments, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly guidance on living strong, active, and confident after 65. You never know, your story might inspire someone else to take their first step towards stability. Your legs aren't just limbs. They're your freedom, your independence, and your connection to the life you love. Take care of them, and they will carry you farther than you ever imagined.